Hello guys, Assalamualaikum and very good evening to everyone. So my name is AHMAD from ZULMAJDI. My meeting number is 208243. And today I would like to share with you guys one of my special recipes of sandwich that I always apply during the midnight when I'm not sleeping. So when I'm hungry during the midnight, I always make this kind of sandwich. Actually, it is a very simple sandwich that can be applied by everyone. So I think it might be good for me to share how I make a special way of making the sandwich for myself and also for everyone. So maybe you can try this when you are at home during the night, because it is a very simple. The ingredient like this in front of me, it's just a simple sandwich, an omelette sandwich, and I think it might be good for you guys to try it also with me. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so this is our main ingredient to make our simple omelette sandwich. So let's start this over. So first we use a 1 red onion, not so big, not too small. And also we use 3 eggs, better we use grade A. And also we use a cheddar cheese, like 3 slices, and 2 white breads. And also a buttercup or maybe planta or any butter that you can use, yellow butter. And also we can use mayonnaise and a pepper for some flavor, and also ajinomoto. Okay, let's start with cutting our onions. So this is our red onions. First we just cut it into half, and also after that we cut it into small pieces. Make sure we sharp our knife to make sure that our cutting process is easy, and we're gonna cut it through the small pieces. And also after we finish with the first half, then we continue with the second half of the onion. Make sure we just repeat the same steps. Okay, then we mince our onions into small pieces like a cube shape. So this is to make sure that our onions is in a good posture, and also make it easy to cook when it is in a small shape. Okay, first of all, we need to heat our pan first before we start cooking. And then we put our butter, like a spoon of butter, into our pan. And then just let it melt for a second. And then we put our white bread on the first face. And then after a while, we just flip it off to cooking it to the both side. Okay, so this is how our bread looks like. This is crispy on the both sides. So next we're cooking our onions. So let's put in some butter first, and then we let it melt, and then we just put our cutted onions, the minced onions, into the butter. So this is to caramelize the onion to make it feel sweet and very savory flavor for our sandwich. Just rub it up and just balance it with some butter, and also just cook it just a few times until it is brownish in color. We also can add up some flavor to our onions so that to make it more flavorful and also sweet in taste. Okay, then we start to break our eggs into our bowl. Okay, then we melt some butter into our pan for cooking the eggs. So after the pan is heated, just put the eggs into our pan and just crush it up. Make sure the heat is not too high when cooking the eggs, just make it a low heat. And also don't scrub the eggs too hard, just slowly scrub it, make sure the eggs is slowly cooked because we don't want it to overcook. Just a minute and we just need to wait. Then we can start to put our flavor like our Ajinomoto and also our black pepper into our eggs, and just scrub it a little more to make sure that the eggs is pretty cooked. So this is how our eggs looks like, pretty and supple. And next we proceed with our serve process, which is we start with our cheese. Some cheese, like a 2 slices of cheese, we put it together on our cooked bread, our crispy bread. And then after we put our cheese, we start to put our eggs on it. Just top of the cheese, put as many eggs as you want. Just slowly arrange the eggs on the cheese, and then after the egg we put some our caramelized onions above or on top of our eggs to make sure that it is pretty with flavor. Then we start to put our sauce. It depends on what kind of sauce that we can use, but for me I just put some mayonnaise because I really love mayonnaise, and just put some mayonnaise on it to make it a little gravy. You can dress your sandwich as many as you can, just depends on your creativity and to make sure that it is more delicious. And finally we are done. So this is our special omelette sandwich that only takes about 10 minutes to make. It's pretty simple and really delicious. So let's see. Wow, how delicious it is. This is our special omelette sandwich.